it can only get bigger. It can only get bigger, whether it be this local or whatever local you guys want to go to. Frequent your locals, play people, connect, meet up, have fun. You know?
All right.
So that's all I can say. But
I've never heard that song.
You've never heard Lights Camera? Yo, that song is probably my favorite song out of everything in this game. This is my favorite Sonic song. I'm not like a crazy fan of Sonic, but this is my favorite song. So with that in mind, I'll let you go. It's been a pleasure.
Take care and good night, everybody. This is Stocktaker signing off. I'm unfortunately leaving Deku to solo commentate until comes over.
I'm down. I'm always up for some commentary.
All right. Good night.
Good night. So you're joined by me, Rex Servers. Oh my God. Oh, are we gonna get the god KH Omega to hop on the commentary microphone with me? But as he hops on, we got ourselves LaZy versus Stocktaker69, and right now he's playing that Wolf. He also plays Villager, but I can see Wolf being a better pick.
To be really honest, I did not expect LaZy to get this far in such a hard bracket. And with the return of Stocktaker, I haven't seen him since Smash 4.
Yeah.
And he's this far too. This is top 3 right here. Wait to hear face Arch. Grand final.
And I mean, 6 stock Zephyrs.
Yeah.
Six stocks.
He is built almost flawless. And he's like, Joe Silly, one performance here, sent Arch before. Couldn't take a single game. In fact, he got sent by Zephyr. So the fact that we can see LaZy here, 6 stock this man, 2 get into the finals, potentially win this match, that's a big part. It's kind of, you know, I'm not sure if it's the fatigue that's happening, or maybe it's just pure skill, maybe luck. But the fact is that Rek is running a gauntlet right now. This is his 3rd match in a row. No rest whatsoever. I told him, you want to take a minute? He said, nah. And then Stocktaker comes out nowhere, and he just says, alright, so what are we ending? And I'm like, yo, you don't give him a second? This dude just got, like, knocked down the best players, and you're just like, yeah, let's go.
Let's go. But I mean, as you can see right now, takes his jump, puts it back at an even 2 stocks. But I mean, definitely.
Every time I lose a jump, I have nightmares.
I mean, this is I mean, I don't even know. I'm just taken aback by the level of play that we get to indulge in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For free. I mean, I didn't pay for it. I've been working the entire time.
I mean, they're paying for our entertainment in their blood, sweat, and tears. No blood, of course, was involved in this, but if they didn't have any involved, they would certainly spread it to get the way they've gotten.
I mean, think about it. These people are already guaranteed prize money as well. They're just playing, hey, I'm going to earn more than what I already am. Oh.
Exactly. Best in with Hudson. I beat 92 people out of 93 to get to where I am. So I'm sure these guys out here are throwing down for that type of bragging rights, because this is the last tournament on the PR too. So you get everything out of this. This is it.
Literally, I don't play this game anymore as much as I work backstage on EON.
Yes, of course.
And seeing the amount of skill by all these players, it's not like I don't want to play anymore. It's just that I know I really can't compete with these people. They're on a different level when it comes to a casual player like me. So seeing some players that I can never dream to beat just get effortlessly knocked down is just incredible sight to see.
Exactly.
Especially if you're just right next to the same as you beat.
Exactly. But right now, I mean, this is still looking like a really close game compared to earlier when LaZy was down. So,
even though LaZy is down 1 stock, he's only at 21%. Wolf's definitely at kill percent. Back throw could possibly kill it, but we've seen back throws earlier today, such as with Robin. Even Wolf himself just surviving it. But a good smash attack, a bell into forward smash, a back throw next to the ledge, that should definitely take the 1 stock. But right now, Stocktaker's just trying to get that percentage, because he can risk losing a stock as long as he knows he can definitely get the and the side B causing the
trying to be a little bit overzealous with that side B. Then he was trying to anti-air LaZy, which is a good idea, but when you're up a stock like that, and LaZy is such a strong player, and obviously, as you can see, brought this percent back. You don't want to make that type of mistake.
That's the risk you want to take. If you have 2 stocks above, you have 3 stocks, and you're like a very high damage. That's when you say, I'm gonna go for it because I can afford it. But at this point, he's already up at 73%.
Exactly.
One strong combo can definitely just completely turn this around.
Exactly.
And all that percentage is just not gonna matter. And the back air takes game 1 for Stocktaker.
So just as we say that, we get hit by Stocktaker, bringing it back. Stocktaker's revenge with the back air, saying, I'm not out of this yet, guys. It's 3 out of 5.
I'm still here.
Yep, so I'm just going to be here. This is going to change the score real fast over there. But if you guys are just joining us, Losers Finals Best of 5 series, we got Freck LaZy versus GG Stocktaker69 as we go into game number 2, Wolf versus Pac-Man. So we're going right back actually to Omega version of our beloved Sonic stage. And as you can see right now, it's starting off not as strong on the premise of our man Stocktaker. Before LaZy was definitely getting pressure, but just as I say that, he hits him in a immediate back forward tilt actually. But I don't know, I honestly feel like this could go either way, to be honest.
So, players such as Joe Silly, they usually play with tilt stick, and I'm not sure if Stocktaker plays with tilt stick. Only because the characters like Fox, having tilt stick, especially when it comes to pivot, tilt, and everything, comes in pretty handy, and especially if you try to get the 2-frame on ledge. Personally, as a Nest main, I don't do that, but I also not a good player. So at this point, I'm just writing information I think I know.
No, that's definitely, I can understand that. Wolf having tilt stick, ooh, that was pretty sick, instant dash attack. But having tilt stick definitely allows for a lot of run cancel tilts, especially with a character like Wolf, you can go for a lot more and get a lot more.
Especially when you're going for the down tilt to your ledge, trying to catch your opponent, trying to recover.
Yes.
Because if you get the spacing just right, you get that. That's almost a guaranteed kill, basically, with the knockback. With characters such as Ike, if you hit them low enough, they can't recover. Up B's not going to go far.
Exactly.
Side B, you're just going to hit the wall and call it a day.
Exactly.
But you have characters like Pac-Man, they're able to use their side B to get the horizontal, and then use up B for 3 bounces.
Ooh, it gets the key. So definitely an adjustment made by LaZy in game 2, of course. And with 3 games to work with, I mean, honestly, these players can make any adjustments, change any characters. See how it goes.
My favorite part of seeing such high-level gameplay is that these players are able to adapt to their situation rather quickly compared to other players.
Exactly.
If they know what kind of deficit, that's a nice dash attack to secure that stop.
Yes.
They would be able to say, hey, I just realized this player is doing this. I'm going to capitalize on them doing this, force them to play my game. I'm going to play the player, not the game itself. Because once you get to your opponent's head, you have them do what you want them to do, and you're just pretty much having a free time there.
And I mean, essentially that seems to be happening. LaZy's doing a lot more runaway as opposed to earlier when he was more content with going in with nairs and forward airs. He seemed to have changed the way he's playing.
He's trying to play more carefully. He's letting LaZy have turns with his attack, and he's responding. It's what I like comparing Smash to a chess game. You gotta let your opponent use their moves, and you gotta calculate what they would do and how would you respond at a moment's notice.
Exactly, and it seems essentially that right now LaZy's doing a very good job. Like, I don't know, he's just doing a really good job of making sure he doesn't overextend, especially with the percentage that he has. He's just making sure that Stocktaker has to come to him to close out this second stock of his. Yeah. But gets the key reflected. Made it too obvious that he was going to go for that key throw and pays the price for it.
Because what I noticed with LaZy, he seems to go for the key loud whenever he has higher zero down. I can't say fire hydrant down.
No problem.
I've been up since 8 o'clock this morning.
You guys been working. They said
6 cups of coffee.
Jeez.
I'm lucky to be speaking coherent sentences. Almost crying. Ooh, the up tilt secured the hydrant throw. That's just something I want to do because I'm not that good thinking of that.
I mean, LaZy setups are actually. Oh, tries to go for a tech chase read, but Stocktaker not teching, so ends up not getting that throw. But right now, I mean, LaZy putting on trying to get that early. Ooh, tries to go for it. Oh my goodness! And dash attack is actually safe on shield for the most part, but that was really risky not to sit. Wow.
The extended hurt box from the Hydra and having Wolf's back air connect. Securing a game number 2 Stocktaker. Stocktaker just needs one more win to get in grand finals versus Arch. LaZy needs to win 3 in a row.
And I'm interested to see if he will change characters, if he thinks that he should switch, or if he'll go Pac-Man. But it seems to go on Pac-Man, bend it all on yellow. So we'll see what happens in this game 3 situation.
Hey,
if we're gonna
he's
go all
beating
the game.
some of the best players in today's tournament with Pac-Man.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah. I thought I said the saying wrong, but then again, I'm tired.
We're gonna see all the games go as they have previously. We can see that these last sets could either go in favor of Stocktaker taking 3 stocks and moving on to grand finals, or if LaZy makes these even more adjustments. But it just seems a little hard right now, as LaZy's struggling with 97% on him in games.
See, what I think like this, I see LaZy definitely being able to make the comeback. It's not outside the realm of possibility. It's happened before, it'll happen again. If it doesn't happen today, it'll happen tomorrow. But we also see Stocktaker knowing that he has 2 games to lead. So he knows if he does lose this one, he knows that LaZy still has to win 2 more times.
Exactly.
Stocktaker only needs to take 3 stocks from LaZy in order to win. So Stocktaker, while being careful with a nice forward smash, knows he has some leeway in the game. But being this far in the tournament, I wouldn't take any chances with my opponents, especially if they stick to a character that they haven't been winning the set.
Exactly. And I mean, honestly, at this point, it's looking like LaZy's trying to play a little bit more of a cautious game. I mean, Stocktaker's only at 98. There's no reason for him to go crazy, but this bell usage by LaZy is starting to get a little predictable. As you can see, Stocktaker going for a lot of Z air dodges to grab the item as fast as possible. And he's using it against him, as you saw when he took that first stock with the bell. So I would like to see a little bit of a switch up with item usage from LaZy.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Stocktaker just completely reads it and just reflects it just a taunt. Not even to secure any type of damage, just to say, hey, I know exactly what you're doing. You might as well just change it up.
Exactly, because it seems like these setups are starting to be figured out by the likes of Stocktaker, as he's playing really good neutrals, spacing back airs. And honestly, his ledge trapping, he's not overextending. He's going for a couple down smashes and shielding in order to make sure he doesn't push his initiative, which is what you want to do. But being up a stock, no reason to go crazy. But gets the up smash, not gonna kill yet. Right now, I mean, it's looking how it's been looking the other past games, and I mean, good grab by Pac-Man, and it's gonna take it. But right now,
then again, 113 versus a fresh 2-stock Wolf.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mountain to climb, but we'll see if LaZy can do it. As you
completely possible.
Yeah, I mean, this is the guy who just managed to get a very convincing win on 2 other players. So I mean, if anybody can show us that we need to get our words.
Think of the fatigue. Stocktaker had all this time to rest up.
Yeah.
LaZy's going into this match directly after his pass 2 was no time to recuperate his brain.
And yeah.
And being here this long, taking part in the other tournaments, we battled earlier, doubles, which he did win with the person that he did in fact 6-stock.
I mean, LaZy's playing it really smart, and one clean, oh man, and that could have been very dangerous, covering a little bit high for that one. Stocktaker making it back, not having to worry. But even now, I mean, LaZy's doing a good job of catching up. I mean, at 175, he's doing, oh, back throw, gonna take it, and
Back
takes that
take it. This is LaZy's last stock. This could be his tournament stock.
He's trying to make sure he doesn't overextend too much. That was scary. Hydrant play is always scary, of course, because you never know if it's going to be in favor of the opponent.
You never know if you're recovering and the Hydrant just happens to throw water your way and you just happen to fall through that.
Exactly. And
then again, same thing with Pac-Man. It can happen to him.
It's just scary right now. As you can see, these ledge chop situations that Stocktaker's putting him in are just very, very scary, to say the least, honestly. Tries to throw that Hydrant.
He's throwing the keys when the Hydrants come out.
Yeah.
Stocktaker knows this, he knows to expect it.
And back throw does not take it. Still a little bit early in percent, and also I'm pretty sure it's a little early. Ooh, gets the melon. Very slow box.
Alright,
We
one
have
apiece. Very possible. For the up throw, back air doesn't connect, but of course you see the hydrant out and the key. I did not know he had a key on.
and I love that he's stalling with his down B in order hydrant basically in order not to have to deal with the fact that he may have to guess on Wolf's up air chasing basically.
And also does create that spacing situation, creates that barrier because Stocktaker is being prone to just, hey, I'm gonna attack that with my blaster or my dash, and the back air
Takes it.
secures it. 3-0 for Stocktaker. That is gonna be our grand finals. We are gonna have Arch winner side versus Stocktaker loser side.